Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the WWE 13 Universe. We're trapped in Los Angeles, California forever, and my name is Jitch and I'm swinging around in circles. Ah! Sorry, that was stupid. Yes! Not what the match is, or what they're holding, or anything about them, but it is in fact Christian and Edge. He is not wrong. The WWE Tag Team Champions, Christian and Edge. The longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions and the only superstars to still be holding their championships from WrestleMania back in April. Turn it up. Two of my absolute favorite people here on SmackDown. Too Cool making their way to the ring here tonight for this non-title tag team matchup. We'll see if they can defeat the tag team of Edge and Christian in non-title action. This is going to be a hell of a tough challenge for them, but they look to try and make a leap. We've seen these guys put on some great singles matches with Drew McIntyre in the past. We've seen them, you know, give a fair shot and defeat New Age Outlaws, and I think here tonight this is going to be a really big and important moment for Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty 2 Hotty. Too Cool, the group that never teams with Rikishi, but he is a member. I don't do the manager one because then one of those two will come out like Rikishi, so he doesn't manage them. He only ever teams with them. In 6-man tags, exclusively. Big clothesline there by Scotty. And you can expect some great competition here tonight on SmackDown, including our main event. The now former United States Champion Drew McIntyre says he's got a new outlook on life and that he is leaving behind the United States Championship as well as his goody-goody way of getting things done the right way. He's now going to be doing things the McIntyre way, and that includes apparently taking help from his longtime former rival Sheamus. However, here tonight he is set to go one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion Kane, and it'll be interesting to see if he can maybe secure a shot at Kane for SummerSlam in 4 weeks' time. Of course, we can't forget, though, looming in the horizon, the European Champion Damien Sandow is Mr. Money in the Bank. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for him with that briefcase here on SmackDown. Tag made by Edge. Edge and Christian working brilliantly. Oh, as a team I was about to say, but a great reversal there by Scotty 2 Hotty. Master of the Worm. The greatest wrestling moves you've ever seen. Edge with a drop kick, and he's very proud of it. We'll be seeing our new United States Champion Rey Mysterio in action later on tonight as he faces off against the Big Boss Man, plus Chris Jericho returns to singles competition up next. Speaking of women returning, I mean, people returning to singles competition, I was about to segue into the fact that there are going to be a woman returning into singles competition, as we'll be seeing Lita in action tonight when she faces off one-on-one with Nikki Bella, which a lot of people cite as the moment that Nikki Bella's kind of reign of terror began. So around about the time she associated in a match with Lita, that she started this kind of desperation that we're seeing in action. Can I just say this is probably... Edge and Christian's tag gear is probably one of the best attires I have ever done. I really like their tag team gear. I don't know if either of them have ever worn an attire like it, but I really like it. Big kick to the head by Edge, and there's a cover attempt by Christian off of that. Scotty able to kick out. Edge and Christian have been recently complaining on WWE.com that they are out of competition. There is nothing left for them here on SmackDown, and they are starting to feel a little bit sad about the way things have turned out.
Christian fires him out.
Which is, of course, why Too Cool have answered the challenge here tonight as a team they have not yet faced. And here we see the kill switch on Scotty. We're not seeing Grandmaster Sexay tagged in once. They have made sure of that. And the tag team champions continue to succeed here tonight. You know, it's no secret that we're the best tag team on the block. Whether it's Raw, ECW, or here on SmackDown. We are the longest reigning, most indestructible set of tag team champions on Friday nights or any other night. Actually, Edge, there is one team with a longer reign than us. They seem to be getting awfully chummy lately. I'm talking about the former team of Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, the Celtic Cross. But, maybe we should challenge them. You're right, Christian. Consider this an open challenge for SummerSlam. You got 4 weeks, lads. Think about it. Well, the Godfather is set for singles competition tonight against Chris Jericho. And I'm very curious to see exactly how things will go down between these two one-on-one. This is a contest we've not yet seen. I mean, we have not really seen a whole lot of the Godfather. I think this is only his second match. I think he was one of the men to answer the open challenge of Chris Jericho. And then he just kind of faded off into obscurity. Godfather now welcoming his hoes into the ring, as he does. They definitely are very real human beings, those two. Can the Godfather pick up a huge victory tonight over Chris Jericho, a man who has struggled to pick up a single win since returning to the WWE earlier this year? Barring his one tag team victory with CM Punk over Edge and Christian, we've not actually seen Chris Jericho win anything. This is a very crucial match for him. Chris Jericho quite offended by how he has been dropped in terms of billing, but I think this might be a pretty adequate spot for him right now on SmackDown, whether he likes that or not. This man always means business wherever he goes, but unfortunately, as of late, he has been reduced to someone who mouth seems to be bigger than his abilities. CM Punk really standing Chris Jericho up back at Capital Punishment in that steel cage match, kind of further adding insult to injury. Here tonight, Chris Jericho looks to move on from that loss, move on from failing to qualify for Money in the Bank, and move on from this reputation he has developed for himself that he's fallen from grace. Just from a tag team champion. Definitely, I think, has a lot of potential to make it bigger. But as it currently stands, I believe the tag team title is actually the only thing Chris Jericho has ever held. The first ever WWE Tag Team Champion with The Miz back in December of 2009. As I say, there's a lot of pride on the line for Chris Jericho in this one. He's really got to prove himself against the Godfather tonight. Godfather is only in his second ever match. Still considered a rookie in Jericho's eyes. I think Jericho's in a current point in position where he is willing to do whatever it takes to come out with the win.
Jericho, the veteran, had that move well scouted.
Jericho's setting Godfather up here on the top and just chops him and There's a drop kick out of the ring. Chris Jericho starting this one off strong in his favor. But it is Godfather back onto his feet as Jericho once again looks to choke him out on the ropes. Chris Jericho really cutting no corners to make sure that he gets this one over quick.
Godfather controlling the arm. A quick scoop slam. Jericho so adept at thinking 3 steps ahead. Can turn defense
Take
into
across the
offense
face of
in a
the
moment's
Godfather,
notice.
and right now I think Godfather is a little bit surprised at how much of a competition Jericho is putting up.
And did you hear the impact on that kick? You can see the pain shoot through the superstar's body off that slam. And he lights up his chest with a chop.
Godfather and Jericho kind of creating some distance from each other, but it is Godfather in control once again as he hooks the arms of Chris Jericho. Interesting move there, just trying to work him down slowly, carefully. Remember Godfather having a pretty good showing against Drew McIntyre in the United States Championship Open Challenges earlier this year, as did Chris Jericho.
The kick connects.
Fortunately, the Drew McIntyre that fought his heart off to prove to these fans that he deserved to be United States Champion seems to have faded away last week on SmackDown.
Slick move there by Jericho to reverse that.
A lot of help from Sheamus.
And he fights his
He
way
promises he can defeat the World Heavyweight Champion again tonight without Sheamus's help. Interesting comments from Edge and Christian earlier on in regards to Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. They believe that we're looking at a reunion between the Celtic Cross and that they can actually somehow get them to get along and face off for the tag team titles at SummerSlam. I mean, that's an open invitation at SummerSlam for a championship match. But of course, I think it's all going to depend on tonight's main event and if Drew McIntyre can actually defeat Kane one-on-one. Because you got to think, if he can defeat Kane one-on-one, he's not going to want that tag team title opportunity. He's going to be too busy getting that World Heavyweight Championship shot.
more amazing moments here tonight. Intercepted.
Jericho.
Incredible impact.
Godfather in a lot of pain there. As Jericho now going to take him off of his feet. We're going to see the walls of Jericho locked in. Yep, there it is. Chris Jericho trying to force a submission out of the Godfather. Easier said than done. That is a man with a lot of leg. Oh, and Godfather going in for a submission of his own. Choking Jericho out. Trying to release that one. Godfather in the corner. Jericho. Ooh.
They now placed upside down. Tied up at the
Godfather set up upside down there as he comes dropping in with that big leg drop. Jericho going in for another cover attempt.
Has the headlock. Oh man, did you hear that?
Jericho really
Laid it on thick.
feeling like he's got this one in the bag, clearly. He takes Godfather to the center of the ring. Kicking him right in the back. Merciless is Chris Jericho sometimes.
Into the headlock.
There's a big submission hold. I mean, not submission, a suplex there. And cross body by Chris Jericho as he goes in for the cover here on Godfather as a one count once again.
All around the world.
Jericho seems to be getting a little bit frustrated, perhaps. The way that Godfather continues to fight back. Locking in a very unique submission hold here. Got the arm trapped under the leg and wrenching back at the face. Godfather seems to be in a lot of trouble here. Seem to be at a bit of a stalemate. Godfather able to fight out. Just about.
Determination. Oh man, Jericho's got the legs.
And Jericho charging in, goes straight in again for another submission hold.
Jericho.
Godfather in a lot of trouble now. Is this going to be enough? Godfather crawling. He realizes he can just still power out of that one. Kick to the back by Jericho as he goes over the legs. Uh-oh, here we go. Lion Tamer now. Really bending that body. Godfather. Not exactly the most comfortable looking move there. Really stretching him out. He is refusing to tap out though, and you got to respect it for what it is. Throws Jericho off. Gotta say, Jericho really ruthless. Oh, wow, right to the eye. Off the ropes and goes for a flying forearm. Completely misses that one.
Squeezing down on the head. Oh, what a smack.
Jericho now heading up top. Godfather dazed. Drop kick to the chest. And Jericho going once again for a Walls of Jericho. He's really trying to force Godfather into submission here. Godfather trying everything he can to get to those ropes. Is he going to be able to reach in time? And unfortunately, the pain too much. The Walls of Jericho forcing a submission out of Godfather. Credit where due, he withheld a lot of damage there. But Chris Jericho finally picking up a victory. Could this be a turning point for Chris Jericho, who has forced a submission out of a bloodied and beaten Godfather? That took a lot of effort out of Chris Jericho, though. Let's not discredit Godfather at all in this one. That was a hard-fought battle. But Jericho got there eventually. He forced a submission out, and he is victorious. As we move towards our next match of the night, the new United States Champion Rey Mysterio, set to compete in his first match after winning the title but failing to capture Money in the Bank, as he faces off against the Big Boss Man. Our Big Boss Man has promised us he is going to make an example out of Rey Mysterio tonight. He is tired of losing. He is tired of being pushed to the bottom. Big Boss Man says that he defeated Rey Mysterio to be named contender to the European Championship. He was humiliated by Sheamus, and now he's humiliated at the fact that the European Championship and the Money in the Bank briefcase are held by someone that, frankly, the Big Boss Man calls an embarrassment to the professional wrestling sport. Here tonight, he promises he is going to dismantle Rey Mysterio, and he is going to make the statement everyone has been waiting for the Big Boss Man to make. I'm very curious to see exactly what it is that the Big Boss Man is going to do tonight to maybe change things for himself. As it currently stands, he's only got one victory in the books, and this man is riding a lot of momentum off of his title win over Drew McIntyre. You gotta think things are really falling in the favor of the new United States Champion. Rey Mysterio actually made history at Money in the Bank, as far as I can remember. Rey Mysterio is the first man to have ever held both the Intercontinental and United States Championships in his career. We've seen superstars hold one championship from one brand, and we've seen superstars hold another championship from another brand, but we've never seen someone hold both championships in the past, and that is something that Rey Mysterio has accomplished back at Money in the Bank when he won the United States Championship. I'm very interested to see what will go down here tonight. As I say, Big Boss Man has promised us martial law. He's promised us he's going to destroy Rey Mysterio.
Boss Man taking advantage. Follow-away slam, my goodness, the strength. The
Oh, I know that's definitely not legal. Big Boss Man removing that turnbuckle. He really got a point to prove tonight against Rey Mysterio. You really see the size difference between these guys. I mean, they call him the Big Boss Man for a reason. I know, Rey. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, and then the knee lift across the face, too. Rey Mysterio, the brand new United States champion, only just won that title, 5 days ago, then went on to compete in a grueling Money in the Bank ladder match. What is Big Boss Man looking to do here? The United States champion has just kind of started the match, and already I'm noticing Boss Man is taking a very relentless tactic here. Oh, and Rey Mysterio, I guess, retaliating. Oh, big clothesline there by a Big Boss Man. Caught him across the ropes, and Boss Man, oh no. Oh, jeez. Oh, God! Boss Man going in for the cover here on Rey. And that's a kick out. Trying everything in his power to get Rey off that apron. Got him. The United States champion, I think, is a little overwhelmed right now. The flurry of offense, but of course, there's one thing Rey Mysterio knows, it's speed, and that's exactly what he is showing right now. Into the corner. Rey Mysterio. Oh. Damn, Boss Man going for the outside. The United States champion is not backing down. I think he's very much made aware of what it is the Boss Man is doing here. Trying to really hurt Rey. Big knee lift by the Big Boss Man.
This guy's so quick, he just needs to get that motor going and start flying around the ring. And he gets back in the ring.
Boss Man in the ring. And whoa! Boss Man very deliberately attacking the referee, and the ref's up to his feet, and Boss Man was clearly going for a steel chair shot there. Referee thankfully back up to his feet in time. It's very clear now to me that Boss Man really did mean he would do whatever it takes to defeat Rey tonight. Oh! By any means necessary. He meant it. Boss Man. Oh boy. Oh, we don't need this. Come on now. Boss Man up on the announce table. Referee counting him out. And a big power slam through the table. United States champion being dismantled by the Boss Man, who's now grabbing a steel chair. Come on, enough's enough. I think Boss Man threatening, promising he'll hit Rey with that chair if he got back in, but Rey is out cold, and Boss Man, I mean, he did defeat Rey Mysterio, but not via pinfall. He didn't really prove that point tonight. Well, what started as a great week for Rey Mysterio, winning the United States Championship, ending the 301-day reign of Drew McIntyre, quickly turned to a nightmare as he has become a target to the Big Boss Man, who has shown that he will brutalize Mysterio by any means necessary to capture that United States Championship. That is one man with a foul attitude. We must move on now, though. Up next, Nikki Bella meets Lita one-on-one.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Alicia Fox. From Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella.
So this is going to be an interesting matchup here tonight. As you can see, the new right-hand woman of Nikki Bella, Alicia Fox, friends of course, with Nikki Bella and Eve, as we found out in that special referee match a few weeks back on SmackDown. She's become an ally of the two. Alicia Fox handed AJ Lee her first ever victory last week, however, and unfortunately has let down the resident mean girls of SmackDown a bit, I think. But here tonight, Nikki Bella is feeling pretty ready for this one-on-one match with Lita, which she thinks will end very differently to the first time she faced Lita one-on-one. I don't necessarily think that Lita asked for AJ Lee to be at ringside here tonight. She's not even coming out with her, but AJ Lee emerged from the crowd and seems to have taken a place at ringside for this one. I don't really know if Lita is even aware that AJ Lee is going to be in her corner, but Lita here tonight definitely could use someone in her corner. We've seen what these mean girls here on SmackDown can get up to. They can really screw with the match. And Lita is someone I think who has been dying for some opportunity. I think she'd hate for it to get turned around in a negative light like it may happen.
Tie up. This is about skill and power. Wow, what a drop kick. Oh, mama. Nice snap bear takedown. Missed your target there.
Nikki Bella very quick on the offense so far in this matchup, and let's not forget the historical matchup that these women had on SmackDown in Lita's debut match. Nikki Bella, you know, she had a standout performance, a moment that a lot of people think really changed the direction of her entire career in that match. Yes, she lost to Lita, but I feel like she definitely gained a lot from that loss. Motivation at an all-time high.
What physicality. What strength. Nikki goes behind. Inverted DDT.
Still to come after this, though, we've got our World Heavyweight Champion Kane set for singles competition. 5 days removed from a successful title defense over Sheamus that saw the return of The Undertaker. At Money in the Bank, The Undertaker came to the aid of Kane, who was attacked by Drew McIntyre following the match. Undertaker saved Kane from a vicious attack from Drew McIntyre, dropping him with a tombstone. However, there was no clear indication that what Paul Bearer has been saying was true. A lot of people have been waiting to find out the truth behind what Paul Bearer has said. Paul Bearer has promised us that Undertaker and Kane are on the same page. Undertaker's just needed to regroup, rethink for a little bit, reevaluate life, because he's finally now associated with his brother. And once it all sinks in, we're going to see those two as an indestructible force together. This was the promise given to us by Paul Bearer, and I'm very interested to see if that is something that we are still in line for. Tonight, though, the World Heavyweight Champion Kane set to go one-on-one with Drew McIntyre, who was stood up by The Undertaker last night, not last Sunday even, at Money in the Bank.
Oh my gosh, jumped right on the back of the head.
Whew. Nikki Bella taking Lita up to her feet. Alicia Fox.
Oh, what a chop. You can see their chest light up.
Trying to mess with the referee here, and that's the thing about these mean girls, is they don't really seem to have much of a motive. They just seem to like being mean. It's been confirmed that next week on SmackDown, Beth Phoenix makes her return to SmackDown following her Divas Championship loss. I'm very curious to see what Beth Phoenix is planning on doing here. As Nikki Bella, come on now, AJ Lee not even in the match. Smashed through a barricade by Nikki Bella. Very curious to see what Lita has to kind of do about all of this. I mean, I don't think she has any association with AJ Lee. AJ Lee came out here off of her own free will. Came to try and watch Lita's back in this one. Make sure that Lita isn't screwed in any way. Obviously, we know Eve is still lurking in the back somewhere. Huge barricade break really changes things up. And a rope rebound there. Drops Lita flat down. Nikki Bella now. Trying to get a submission out of Lita, perhaps. And Lita up to her feet, drops her down.
Collar and elbow battling for control. Lita seems to be in a lot of trouble here.
Oh, geez. You know, these competitors are so evenly matched, I wouldn't even begin to guess at this point. What a reversal.
Lita up to her feet, and Nikki Bella, oh, drops her down.
And there's the reversal.
5 minutes deep into this matchup, I gotta say once again, Nikki Bella having a bit of a standout performance so far. She is definitely kind of putting Lita on notice once again. A lot of people think Lita are quite criminally underrated here on SmackDown. Should definitely be considered for contention for the Divas Championship in the future. I would definitely like to see Lita up against Karma for the Divas Championship. I have a funny feeling that I know exactly what is on Beth Phoenix's mind when she returns to SmackDown next week, and it is because of that that I say that these women must most likely have to wait in line. You gotta think, Beth Phoenix, she was Divas Champion for almost 300 days. She's definitely going to be wanting that Divas Championship back. Who can blame her? I'm just very curious to see exactly what it is, what kind of proposal she's got. Perhaps a great SummerSlam bout between Beth Phoenix and Karma on the horizon. 5th matchup between these two if it was the case. Beth Phoenix and Karma 2-2 currently in the score with each other.
Nice reversal.
Lita with a great takedown there. She stands tall. Nikki Bella striking down. Nikki now going into the cover here on Lita. Nope, just a 1 count. Lita turning her around. And there's the twist of fate. Lita dropping down Nikki Bella, and the referee seems to be telling AJ Lee, get out of here, you weren't even supposed to be at ringside. And it is the distraction there that actually caused the referee to miss the pinfall from Lita. And there's the not the Bella Buster, the faceplant thing from Nikki Bella into a cover here on Lita. Has AJ just inadvertently, yes, AJ inadvertently costing Lita this important match here. This is going to cause some issues. Lita really has no one to blame here but AJ Lee, who honestly at one point was just trying to have Lita's back by distracting the referee. But unfortunately, the argument with the referee took so long that when Lita got the extreme twist of fate connecting going in for the cover, referee didn't see it. And that could have been Lita's moment to win here. I think AJ really cost Lita big. I have a bad feeling AJ's going to have to pay for that one. But the Mean Girls continue to succeed here on SmackDown as we move towards our main event. The World Heavyweight Champion Kane meets the former United States Champion Drew McIntyre, who has his sights set on becoming World Champion. Hey, I finally did it. I finally remembered, everybody. I don't have to black out the screen anymore. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't going to miss the absolute eruption from this crowd when Drew McIntyre came through the curtain, but unfortunately I completely understand the crowd's kind of loss of faith in this man after his recent moment a week ago here on SmackDown where Drew McIntyre defeated Kane with some serious help from Sheamus of all people, a man that this guy has so much history with, none good. Drew McIntyre has made it clear he will do whatever it takes. It's not about Sheamus, it's not about the Celtic Cross, it's about doing whatever it takes to be on top.
Representing the Agents, weighing 323 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion.
The World Heavyweight Champion. Who? Tony? What's his name? It's gotta be Kane. That's it. That's his name. It's Kane. Come on, Tony. Why? Big red monster. Kane, one of the most feared superstars in the entire WWE. Holding on to that World Heavyweight Championship. He is set to defend at SummerSlam, and there are a lot of guys gunning for that World Heavyweight Championship. But one man that Paul Bearer promises us is not coming for it is the former champion, The Undertaker. Where's Paul Bearer? Okay, here we go. The former champion, The Undertaker, we have been promised is not going to come for a rematch. He has got no issues with Kane whatsoever. He is simply happy to be reunited with his family. Paul Bearer has promised us that Kane and The Undertaker are on the same page, and that honestly, Edge and Christian should be watching their backs before long. Those are the promises of Paul Bearer, who ensures us that we are due Kane as a long-reigning World Heavyweight Champion alongside his brother.
Caught the leg. Wow.
Right now, I think Drew McIntyre is perhaps realizing what he signed up for when he got in the ring. The big red monster Kane, the World Heavyweight Champion, who has been on a tear as of late, to put it simple. Had a great showing against McIntyre's former partner and longtime rival Sheamus. Edge and Christian were not wrong about one thing. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre are the longest reigning tag team champions in history. They were World Tag Team Champions for almost 200 days as the Celtic Cross. One of the most memorable combinations to have ever held the Raw World Tag Team Championship. McIntyre holds the record as both the longest reigning US champion as well as the longest reigning World Tag Team Champion, while Sheamus holds the record as the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion as well as the longest reigning World Tag Team Champion alongside Drew McIntyre. They have got some serious accolades amongst them. Drew McIntyre also has the record as the longest European champion. I think. Oh no, actually I think he doesn't. No, my bad actually. I think Wade Barrett has that. Being very quick and hard hitting on his offense.
Narrowly avoids the attack there. If that last one didn't do it, this one will. Kane with a devastating counter.
Big DDT drops Drew McIntyre flat down.
And Drew reverses it.
Into the corner and a clothesline. Crushing down Kane. Drew McIntyre locked into submission here by Kane. The World Heavyweight Champion really laying into Drew McIntyre, who was 5 days fresh off of losing a championship that was almost like a secondary identity to him. We've never seen a man hold a championship for 300 plus days. And okay, only one day beyond 300. We've barely seen anyone. I don't think we have seen anyone past 2 actually, other than Beth Phoenix as Divas champion. And okay, Drew McIntyre and Beth Phoenix have one thing in common. They both retired the championships at some point during their reign and brought them back. But Drew McIntyre, unlike Beth Phoenix, made up for every single defense that he hadn't done during his period of time that it was gone. Rightfully so, that man had 11 successful title defenses before losing it to Rey Mysterio. That is going to go down as a very hard record to beat. I cannot believe the way that Kane so very quickly got back up there. That is what you are dealing with. I mean, look at this. That is what what Drew McIntyre is dealing with in that ring right now. Unlike nothing you've ever seen before.
It's so hard to keep Drew McIntyre down.
And Drew perhaps looking to do something big here as he realizes he's got to wear out Kane somehow. Big side suplex. Kane crashing down again. Kane is up. Big boot. And Kane is getting up again. Drew helped him there. I think he realized there's no point trying to go for a pinfall. Kane now coming off the ropes. Oh, drops Drew with a big DDT there. God, look at the size difference in like the arms of Drew McIntyre and Kane. Like a whole other breed, someone the size of Kane. Setting Drew McIntyre up here for a devastating powerbomb. As Kane's biological father, Paul Bearer, watches on at ringside. And that big boot there seems to have been enough to keep Kane on his shoulders, but not for long. And another big boot there by Drew McIntyre as he continues to punish Kane. Cover attempt here, and oh no, just a 1 count.
And he hits the drop kick. What impact. Got out of the way of that one. He anticipated that move perfectly.
DDT drops Drew McIntyre flat down. Kane in control. Once more.
What an impact from that kick. Kane. Oh, what an elbow. Ooh, a skull-crushing impact. He was one step ahead on that one. Sharp kick.
Wow.
Kane is just punishing his opponent.
Is Kane looking ready to finish this one or what? Clothesline into the corner there by the former US champion. I went to call him the United States champion. He was when they faced off last week, but they barely faced off last week. Flatliner by Drew McIntyre, the former US champion, going into the cover. Is he going to be able to? No, not even a little. Oh, this has got to be it. Surely this has got to be it. The Future Shock DDT has put away a lot of people in the past. I think we're about to see another one here. Drew McIntyre could be securing a serious big opportunity for SummerSlam, and Kane kicks out at 1. Oh boy. I think Drew's about to pay for his troubles. What a clothesline. I mean, the choke slam. Wow, I am really with it today. Cover here from Kane. And Drew McIntyre is out of here. Doesn't really surprise me. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where did this come from? Hold up a minute! Oh! Okay, I take it the rumors from Paul Bearer are most certainly not true.